We made it. Finally 2021 is here, and that brings Hytale's development back to us. And you know what that means? More postcards from Morbus! Today we're taking a look at the first two postcards we got this year, as well as Hytale's survey over on Hypixel. As well as that, Noxay had a few words about a few people he's worked with and are still working with. And to close out the video, we've got some exciting new details with the Hytale beta page being updated. And now, without further ado, my name is Reddoons, your favorite red guy. Let's get into the Hytale news. To start off today's video, I want to quickly invite you all to join me on the #1 Hytale Discord, with over 9,000 Discord members and counting. The Hytale Discord is a great place to discuss all things Hytale with the biggest community. Without further ado, let's move on to our first topic. The first postcard of 2021. Taking a look at this postcard, we can notice we are thrown into the deep swamps of Florida. I mean Zone 1, sorry. And man, isn't this pretty or what? Taking a closer look, we get our first look at a brand new mob. No, not that guy. That guy, yeah. Now that's one big frog. I wonder what his name will be. I want it to be Gilbert. Although, we can notice he has spikes on his back, and he looks to be somewhat hostile with his aggressive demeanor. But one thing we can notice is that he doesn't seem to be hostile to the little frogs we've seen already. Perhaps this could be the frog's mom or dad. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Another neat detail we can notice in this postcard is the way the watercolor changes as it enters different biomes, which is the first we've seen this. Expect dynamic watercolors upon changing biomes from future screenshots. Speaking of future screenshots, we have one more coming right up. Although before we hop into that, we got a special sponsor from today's video, server.pro. Server.pro offers exceptional services for Minecraft hosting and soon to be Hytale hosting. They have a complete custom-built control panel with custom host names and even support for scripting and modding. You can go over to Server.pro and get a Minecraft server right now for free. Not only that, but they will also seamlessly migrate to Hytale at launch. Visit the link in the description to jump onto this offer right now and invite your friends to a server experience you will never forget, and also be one step ahead for Hytale's launch. Alright my buckaroos, before we show you the second screenshot, we actually have something we want to tell you. The Hytale beta sign-up page has actually been updated. You heard that right. Although looking at it at first, you may not notice the difference, but there is actually something there. Taking a closer look, we can notice there's a new section, a date of birth section. Although this might not seem like much at first, it could indicate that the Hytale team is preparing for a beta release somewhat soon. Although we don't want to get your hopes up, therefore take this with a grain of salt. Although if you haven't already, we have linked the beta sign up page in the description below so you can sign up. Let us know what do you guys think. Could the addition of date of birth do something to the sign up? Could it be a hint of beta release? Or maybe it's just they want to get the demographics of who is interested in Hytale. Give us your thoughts in the comments down below. Okay, fine, just so you don't assume we're stalling, let's get into the second postcard. I do want to warn you, you should probably put on your big boy pants because this is going to be a big one. And are you ready? Steady. And here it is! Wow! There is actually a lot to take in, and we'll go over it. Okay, let's just cover the elephant in the room. Or maybe I should call them people in the outside space. Okay, whatever. Look at those players. While they may appear to be generic at first, let's take a closer look. There's actually a lot of familiar faces. Towards the middle of the picture, we can see Hytale COO, Moo, sporting his ginger beard as well as his iconic goggles. The second staff member we can notice is the Wizard, and that is indeed Chris Thurston, who is responsible for publishing and comms for Hytale. I've got to say, I do think his Wizard outfit is pretty cool, and man, just look at that staff. I wonder what arcane powers it holds. Its power knows no boundary. I'm sorry, that was my inner geek and D&D fan in there. Okay, anyways, it seems to resemble the element of Zone 1. These aren't the only staff members we can notice from the screenshot, but that is not all the players included. To the left of the image, we can notice a girl who seems to be holding a seed bag of some kind, which we have seen in past screenshots. A small detail we can notice about her is her adorable hair bun. It's awesome to see such a variety of hairstyles. To the left of her, under the canopy, we can notice a man who seems to be tending his flowers. We can notice he's wearing glasses, which we've seen many times. I wonder if this is aesthetic or they're actually functional. Moving our eyes away from the player now, let's take a look at this magnificent house. And it's breathtaking. I've been following Hytale for some years now, and I can still not get over how fantastic the slanted roofs look. Taking a closer look at some of the blocks on the house, we can notice some new doors we haven't seen before, and I love the look of these. The metal door knockers are an absolutely great touch to really bring this house to life. On top of the doors, we can notice some sort of slab overhang, which really brings the dimension into the build. Players and architecture aren't the only highlights of this image. Taking a closer look at some of the mobs, you may have missed one. The first obvious one is this cute little bird. We've seen these sparrows many times, even once in gameplay, flying through a Zone 1 forest. Moving our eyes to the sky now, we can notice some birds, which we can only presume to be crows. We haven't seen them flying before, but it's pretty awesome to see them in their flight animation. And now, do you guys see the frog? If you didn't, it's right there. We get to see his attack, I suppose, animation in action, with his tongue in full force launching out even. It's adorable to see how his little tongue just launches out. I wonder what he's catching though. I'm pretty sure he's doing a great job nonetheless. Before moving away from this photo, I want to take a moment to appreciate the smaller details. We can notice a work cart, which we've seen many times before, but I do wonder what its purpose is. As well as that, we can notice many variants of pebbles. We've seen these pebbles before, but now we get a fantastic look at a mossy variant. Isn't it kind of ironic how big of an impact these small varieties can make? I mean, it just adds such great detail to the wilderness. They are great. Whew! That was a lot to uncover in just one screenshot. Did we cover it all? If we forgot anything, be sure to let us know down below. The excitement doesn't end there, folks, as we got an exciting Hytale survey over on the Hypixel Minecraft server. Some of you guys might already know about this or even filled it out, but there's a certain chance you may not get it when you log in, so we're here to give you all the details. Upon logging into the Minecraft server, there's a chance you may be prompted with a message asking you to fill out a survey. Upon doing so, you are given some questions. The first being, how likely are you to play Hytale? After answering that through some multiple choice answers, you are prompted with the second question. Which operating system are you using right now? After answering that question, the survey ends. Although this might not seem like much at first, it's exciting because it means they are getting player feedback for the game, for which operating system they use, as well as the player interest around the game. Perhaps this survey could mean, like the sign up page being updated, we could be seeing some new content or perhaps even experiencing this new content very, very soon. We can't wait, and we're just excited as you are. Before we wrap up the video, we want to include some smaller things we've discovered throughout the past few weeks. Over on Twitter, Noxy had this fantastic tweet saying, "We've recruited a lot of designers for a lot of different aspects of Hytale, as they are fleshed out more and more. These folks have worked on Command & Conquer, EverQuest, Valorant, Minecraft, Hypixel Minecraft server to name a few. Learning every day from these badasses." This is super exciting as it means people from all of these absolutely amazing games are putting their input into the game we're all waiting for. Not only will this just make the game even more amazing, but it will bring these fantastic developers together to share their knowledge on how they made their games. I'm stoked for you, Noxy, and the whole Hytale crew. We're thrilled you are taking us on this game development journey with you, and we couldn't be more excited. Let us know what you guys think about this tweet in the comments down below. Before we conclude, we want to show off some exciting Quebec figurines which were sent out to a handful of people. As you all know, Jamble, who's on the team, received one, as well as Swervy. Here's what they look like, and man, the Hytale staff has already been showing off some of theirs, and they are so cute. I love how each creator takes a different approach to the art style. One that is truly fascinating is Declan's, who aimed to replicate the Hytale art style with his. It's great. And that wraps up today's video, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a big one. As always, we can't be more grateful to be your guys' #1 place for all things Hytale. We're just as excited for the game as you all are. We're right here with you, and if we find out anything at all, we'll be sure to let you guys know. As always, feel free to like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed, and make sure to join our Discord as well to instantly get pinged whenever a piece of new Hytale content is shown. You can also find us over on Twitter at Hytale News YT, which is another fantastic outlet for Hytale news. My name has been Reddoons, and we'll see you all soon for another Hytale's news video.